our board of directors and personally, I've been doing deals for many, many years. And if you like, long in the tooth, we've seen it all, been through it all before. And not all the deals go through. And we take a pretty, very pragmatic view at it as a buyer. You know, anything can happen. A deal's never done until it's done and signed and done. And I never count my chickens, you know, before the deal's done. We take a view that we're working on deals, and but until it's over the line, anything can happen. I think for us as the buyer, we're not really emotive about it. It's a deal, it's a transaction. It either works or it doesn't work. We understand that some of them don't work. We understand the emotive side from the sellers. We've been through this before, but we are very clear in terms of our criteria and how it is, and what works for us and what doesn't work for us. As a business that is growing at the pace that we are growing, we haven't got time for dragging deals out or revisiting or going round and round in circles or getting into any silly negotiating games. And you know, for us, it's really dead simple. We pay a good price, fair market value, and we get deals done quickly. But if the whole thing starts to change at the end, after we've already agreed terms, and we see that time and time again across you know, over the years, we've seen it. You know, people trying to change it and add things in at the last minute, and that we just won't accept that. You know, for us, we agree it. We're straight down the line, and for us, you know, we're either doing the deal or we don't, and we just move on. You know, if the deal falls down, and that's our line in the sand. We just we don't have time. We're so busy doing what we're doing. We don't need to, you know, like I said earlier, play games or get involved in any renegotiations months and months down the line. We don't do that the other way, you see, and maybe to our own disadvantage anyway, unless there's something significant found. And we come up with all sorts of stuff that can happen through due diligence, but we take views on it because we're pragmatic, we're experienced at this. We look at, okay, it's a risk, but what's the likelihood? So we take a more professional look at the overall transaction, I feel, than a number of, particularly the smaller sellers. We do take views because we've done so many of these and are involved in so many negotiations. So I think as we've done it, you know, we've had some deals recently whereby things have changed at the last minute. We just won't accept it. You know, we just the deal falls through. It's next. You know, when you're working on multiple deals, one deal shouldn't really affect anything. It's just one of many transactions. You know, if 4 out of 5 go through, that's a reasonable average for us. And we've got really strict. We're credible buyers. We're experienced buyers. And for a number of smaller companies out there at the moment that may be in a bit of distress, I think really they need to look at the long term of what's, you know, of the market, of what's going on in the world at the moment. Because what we're seeing, and we've been through this so many times before, particularly during the last recession, where sellers chase the market down. So we'd agree a price, they'd try and change it or try and negotiate the price up. We wouldn't accept it, we'd walk away, they'd maybe come back to us 6-12 months later, and the price was maybe 25-30% less at that time, because the market had moved on. Things hadn't got any better. No, there were still troubles in the market. We're looking at their up-to-date latest financials. Well, of course, that's been a troubled year. And we're saying the same thing again. So I've said this before. You know, if anyone's looking to sell, this is the time to sell. Don't leave it 6 months when you've got a full trading year with -4 or 5 months of COVID shut down, because that's all any credible buyer's going to be looking at. So for us, we're dead clear on it. Our board are strict. They hold us to account for a reason. We're very structured in that respect, and we just have a really clear line in the sand, if you like. It fits and it works for us. But if people want to renegotiate or pull out some beauties at the end, then we just don't accept it.